Hey, Todd.
Hello, we're back.
It's another episode of Your Daily Scrum. I'm professional Scrum trainer Ryan Ripley. That's Todd Miller. He's also a professional Scrum trainer with Scrum.org. Uh-oh.
I am.
We lost the background. We're here to help you to get a little bit better at Scrum each and every day. Hopefully by the end of the year, you're leveled up. Like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Hey, Todd, we are over 6,000 subs, but it takes 10,000 to get merch.
We are on our way. Almost at merch. 4,000 people away from merch.
If everyone on here asked half a friend,
yeah,
we would almost be there. We would still fall short.
It's still more than 50% of the people watch the series and are not subscribed, Ryan.
So what are you doing? Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Don't be a zombie. Like and subscribe.
Speaking
good transition.
Yeah.
Todd, what are the signs of Zombie Scrum?
Yeah, I think we both are holding our book, our good friends from over on the other side of the pond, as they say. Created this book. Yeah, The Liberators, Zombie Scrum Survival Guide, right? And, I just happened to open to a chapter, and the chapter that I opened to was that really telling the story of the fact that teams can't ship, right? They have a slow time to market. I mean, I think if we there's a lot of reasons, right? Maybe that's a good place to start, because that was one of the chapters I just kind of flipped open to it, and that's what I found. And there's a lot of reasons why teams can't ship, right? It could be the architecture slowing them down. It could be organizational processes that are preventing them from delivering. It could be that their quality is not good enough, or maybe they're using some other kind of anti-pattern like a testing sprint or something like that. But the reality is, one of the things that is in this book that I think is a really good sense-making tool, right? It's all about part 3, which is ship it fast, right? If you're not shipping, if you're not delivering, and you're not delivering with any kind of quality, you could have a bunch of zombies walking around trying to bite people, Ryan.
Not good. Not a healthy environment.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like the idea of the signs of zombie scrum. Not shipping is certainly one of them. The inability to ship quickly is another one. I also think something else that is interesting is a lack of the Scrum values.
Mm-hmm.
Todd, if you see where it's just all about mechanical Scrum, or if you notice that Scrum's not being used as a competitive advantage in the marketplace, it's being used to manage the same old projects. That's probably a sign that zombies have taken root somewhere in your organization. It's also why we wrote our book. Right? I think these two pair up like a nice wine and steak. Right? I think it's a nice little combo there, fixing your Scrum and identifying zombie Scrum. But there's an endless supply of books to buy. But the signs are clear. We can't ship. We can't ship quickly. The Scrum values are not present. Focus, openness, commitment, courage, and respect are just absent. We're spending more time in Gantt charts than we are in sprint review, right? Or the sprint review has become all about the Gantt chart. I mean, those are signs like we're trying to do traditional project management, but we call it sprints. A lot of those things lead to zombie Scrum. Zombie Scrum in and of itself, like for us to just say, oh, you shouldn't do that's one thing. You don't want zombie Scrum because you can't learn. Zombies do not learn. They just keep moving. And they're not sure if they're moving in the right. They don't know if they're moving towards brains or towards a lake or towards Daryl Dixon with a crossbow. Right?
Yeah, that's a good Walking Dead reference. I was just thinking about that too, like this horde just kind of mindlessly walking around. And I can't help but think that another reason is rooted in a lack of empirical action. We talk about how maybe you're inspecting your product or your process, but you're not changing. You're not adapting based off of what you're sensing. I've run into a lot of teams and a lot of organizations, quite frankly, that just don't want to change, right? And so it'll be all the signs are there, all the everything, but we've been in business for 100 years, right? And so this failure to adapt, I think, is an indicator of zombie Scrum. So
look, zombies are dead. Your Scrum practices shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Right. So liven them up, move things around, shift around. But ultimately, zombies are not a learning type of creature.
Yeah.
And the only way we learn in Scrum is by shipping and closing the feedback loop. Start there, work backwards. Why can't we ship? Fix those problems. Get out of Scrum. Get out of this zombie Scrum. Fix your Scrum. Get out of Zombie Scrum.
Do it.
Watch more videos. Figure out how to do that. But shipping is going to be the core of this one.
Ship it. Yeah.
Ship it. Hey, let's ship this. Like and subscribe. Check out the socials. Check out the videos below. Keep learning, right? That's the big thing. That's the big message of this one. What are the signs of Zombie Scrum? No one's learning. If you're watching these videos, you're getting away from Zombie Scrum. You're learning how to use Scrum as a competitive advantage. You're learning to use Scrum to ship. You're understanding why shipping leads to learning, and learning leads to no desire to eat brains. So check out the videos below. Like and subscribe. Don't miss any future videos. We'll keep talking about ways to avoid Zombie Scrum, and you'll keep growing and learning and shifting and changing, and the world will be a better place. Till next time. Well, actually, we'll just see you tomorrow.